Pisces, hello, Amanda here. Welcome to the Unseen Hands Collective. This is going to be your March shift reading. We're looking at the shape you're shifting out of this month, the shape you're shifting into, and what that shape shift looks and feels like. So Pisces, the image that's coming to me for you this month is pulling like a silk fabric or some sort of new to you and like very soft fabric over your skin. And it's this very like sensual experience of newness in your body and on your skin. Pardon me, I have a little lozenge going on because I've been talking all day. And I really love this energy for you because it, especially coming off of last month's reading for you, if you haven't checked out January or February, I would say January and February shift readings. It's like you've been in this progression of going through some really, really big personal transformations, and it involves a very clear shift in lifestyle and like clear choices around health and what's good for your body and what is good for your mental, emotional health as well. So here's your shape shift. We're using Brian Froud's Fairies in March. You're shifting out of the undressing of a salad and into unity. I mean, this is so clearly a shift from basically everything feeling pulled apart to everything coming together. And it feels very much like this unity is you uniting or maybe reuniting with yourself. The undressing of a salad. Okay. I love this card because once you pour dressing onto a salad, undressing the salad is actually impossible. Like imagine all of the bits of the salad coated in that dressing. You can't really get them off. You can't get them clean again, or it's very difficult to do that. You'd have to like take each one out, rinse them, put them on, some sort of paper towel, blot them dry. All those separate pieces, let them dry in the sun, and then maybe put them back together fresh and clean. And actually, Pisces, I think that's the exact process you've been going through. Like you have been doing the seemingly impossible task of undressing yourself. And I think, and like by that, it could be a metaphor for like pulling parts of you apart in order to put yourself back together again. And that's really beautiful that this card came out, given the image that we're working with of you like redressing yourself in new skin is gorgeous. Taking yourself apart and putting yourself back together again. That's what this has been about. This process has really been about for you for a few months now, Pisces, which makes sense. A process that big, a shift that large, takes time. And it's almost like this is a rite of passage for you. This is what your shift looks and feels like. The collective of Pisces, the guardian at the gate, and the sage. It's like this group support or like collective energy supporting you, lifting you up, and sending you through this gate, which to me looks like a rite of passage. It looks like everything is funneling into this gate. And again, we get the imagery of a large, disparate energy unifying through this gate, through this rite of passage, this initiation maybe that you are going through, this threshold that you're crossing in your life. Because again, I'm really feeling the energy for you if you're really consciously, sage, with wisdom and maturity, making decisions to change certain aspects of your life that really keep you from this level of being, that experience of being solid in yourself and solid in your body. And it is a real energy of health and growth and maturity. It's almost like when you pass through the other side of the gate, you come out a much wiser version of yourself, which really goes off of your February energy, Pisces, of I got the image of you like entering a spa and just surrendering it all. Like that's the undressing of a salad, just like letting all of these bits of you evaporate into the steam, get steamed all the way out of your pores and your body, all of the things you've absorbed that aren't yours, all of the things you've been holding on to that aren't serving your health and wellness, and that are not helping you connect with yourself. It's like just letting all of that go and pour out of you. And then it's like leaving the sauna, having undressed that salad and feeling like a totally brand new, wiser version of yourself. So I think that whatever that is for you, that's interesting too, because in the collective reading for March, if you haven't listened to that, go check it out. It's free. Our fairy guide through this month is the Maiden, which is this brand new babe. It's like you're exiting this sauna, which I really see as like a healing space. You're moving through this passage of major healing for yourself, and it's like you're coming out the other side. Oh, this is beautiful. You're coming out the other side as both brand new in your skin, almost like feeling your body for the first time, and also from a much wiser, you're both at the beginning and at a much wiser, more mature marker point in your life. It's really beautiful. And it's bringing you into unity within yourself, which is, I think, going to help you come into closer connection and unity with others. It's lovely. When we were talking through your reading with the collective, my cohorts, Kevin, Kelsey, myself, I showed them these cards, and I think it was Kelsey maybe who really noticed how crowded this energy is. And like Kevin has been, I think, in your shift scopes, like really sharing about how absorbing you can be, Pisces, and how you can really absorb the energies that are around you and take it all in and just hold it, in yourself. And it's difficult to sort through where you end and other people begin, because it all feels, we are one, we are all one, that Pisces energy. And so with all of this extra energy in your field, I think part of this rite of passage is you emerging just you, like moving through a gate where this is interesting. If this card is the guardian at the gate, then this reading is about boundaries. It is about you being the guardian at your own gate. You are the gatekeeper, Pisces, and you're standing at your own gate, and you are saying, a lot of that energy is not mine. Like, thanks for being here. I see your experience and I honor it, but that is not actually coming into my body, because my body is something separate. My experience is something else. You're the gatekeeper. And perhaps a big part of this process for you, Pisces, is learning boundaries. Learning what your needs are so that you can discern what is yours to hold, what is your experience, and what is not. And so that you can more autonomously exist in your own body and determine your own choices and your own daily life. In the extended, I'm going to get into that energy of daily life a little bit more, because the Virgo energy in this reading is really strong, and I want to bring that out. Just like in last month's reading, we in the extended, we ended up talking a lot about how this is expressed most potently for you in this time in your like everyday tasks and everyday routines that you set for yourself. So we'll get a little deeper into that in the extended, Pisces, if you'd like to join me for that. I'm going to use other decks, pull more cards, and see what else we can get out of this reading. So if you'd like to view it, click the link in the description. It'll take you over to unseenhandscollective.com. You can find the extended in the shop and also in our monthly memberships. You should also know that this is only 1/3 of your monthly shift, okay? If you'd like to get the full March shift experience, Kevin has an astroscope that links the planetary energies and their influences on your March shift, so go listen to that. And then Kelsey has created a guidebook to help you more personally move through your own process this month. So go check all that stuff out, unseenhandscollective.com. You'll also know we have a free membership, right? I hope you know. If you don't, now you do. unseenhandscollective.com, click memberships, go to collective shift membership. It's free to join, and we can shift together through the energy that is presented to all of us in March. We hope to see you there. There's a split here between the people who work with you and support the work you're trying to do and are helping you to actually build, and the people who maybe are depleting your energy or detracting from the situation. I also want to say this, it's not just about other people. I feel that really, really strongly because this Virgo energy is so strong, and this whole reading is shifting you into greater autonomy and unity in yourself. There's a real need. And the things you've been working on over the last month through this channel have been a lot about taking responsibility for your own health, for your own well-being, and for the choices that you want to make. And so I think a big part of this, Pisces, is realizing the habits, the choices, the environments you participate in that take from your experience and the ones that help you build. The ones that are actually the building blocks that keep you focused, keep you on task. I mean, this is Sun in Virgo, more Virgo energy. So this really is about you being a gatekeeper here, about your energy and the things that you are choosing to engage with and take into your body, and like, what are the tools that you're building with here? Because, you know, this really is about, you've got a lot of energy that is supporting you, lifting you up, and would be supportive of your boundaries, and would be supportive of you being a more a better advocate for yourself and a stronger, more assertive gatekeeper.
The embodiment of knowing who you are, and knowing it so much that you're not going to let anybody else infiltrate that and influence that in any kind of negative way, or even in too much of a positive way. Like, like I said, I don't want it to sound like you're going to turn into this rigid being that doesn't let anything in. That's not it. It's more of this energy of, you know who you can finally breathe. Really, Pisces, that's what this is like. It's like you can finally breathe, and you want to keep breathing.